back to my channel. So it's been a minute since I have done a pregnancy update video for you guys. So in today's video, we are going to be covering weeks 18, 19, 20, 21. Dang girl, there's so many weeks. It's been a minute. So I have so much to update you guys on. So stay tuned for that. And let's get on with this. So let's start off with week 18 and 19. So both weeks were very similar for me. And so the first thing that happened was possible kicks. So I know that I felt the flutters, but I wasn't sure if I necessarily felt a kick. But I was feeling the flutters by week 18 for sure. That's definite. And congestion. So waking up in the morning, I was super congested. It literally felt like I had a cold, like I was sick or something. And it was like a whole bunch of buildup of mucus is what it felt like in my nose. And I do sleep with a fan directly on me, so I don't know if that necessarily makes a difference, but girl, I was so congested. Like when I blew my nose, it didn't feel better, but finally when I got outside and I got some air going within my body, I felt so much better. And it kind of like cleared up a lot more. I started to notice myself getting, and I keep looking down because I'm looking at my notes. But yeah, I started to notice that I was getting slightly bigger, not huge. And even now at 22 weeks, you can't really tell I'm pregnant if I'm wearing bigger clothes. If I'm wearing fitted stuff, it's definitely obvious. It's not a question about it. But if I'm wearing more loose fit clothing, you can definitely, it's kind of like, is she not? But I kind of have the small little wobble going just because my belly's getting a little bigger at this point now. But I will do an updated bump shot for you guys at the end of this video. So I think we talked about heavy breathing last time, and even when I film these videos, if I talk to you guys too fast, I'm literally like literally trying to catch my breath, especially when I'm working out. So that's a big thing and it's super annoying. Gas, I don't think I've ever mentioned gas in any of my other updates, but the gas is definitely real, and that may be TMI, but I'm telling you, it's literally on 10. Like every 5 seconds, I have like gas, and it almost hurts to actually let it out, but it relieves my stomach, and they smell awful. Like I don't even know how my boyfriend is putting up with this because it literally smells so bad. Like I could eat a salad or something all day and it'll still smell awful. But I have to let it out. Like if I don't let it out, it's painful. If I keep it in, it's painful. And when I'm letting it out, it hurts. It's just like I almost have to stop, and I'll grab something and I'll push and I'll be like, and my boyfriend will literally turn around and he'll be like, "You're farting, aren't you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, just give me a second." And he'll be like, "Okay." So he like has gotten used to it for the most part, my gas. That is something that I looked up, and it does come with pregnancy. I mean, obviously I fart on a normal basis, like just keeping it like real with you guys, I do, but not to this extent to where it's literally like all the time. I started to get headaches again, and they've stopped now. Definitely stopped now again, which is great. But they do sometimes come on, and that's when I notice in my head that I definitely have to start drinking more water. That's kind of like my trigger is, okay, you need to drink more water. That's where these headaches are coming from, because in second trimester, you really shouldn't be getting headaches as much. I'm not saying that they go away completely, but they shouldn't be as frequent as they were in your first trimester. So kind of breaking down a little bit deeper for week 19, we found out the gender, and if you guys haven't checked out my gender reveal video, I will definitely link it down below, but we are having a little baby girl, and I've already picked out the name. We're working on middle names right now, but her name is definite. It is what it is. I will do a video on that, kind of updating you guys on the name, why I chose it, and maybe I'll feature my boyfriend and see what his first thoughts were, if he wants to be in the video or not. It's not really his thing, but if he wants to be in the video or not, and let us know what he thought about the name. We know that we definitely wanted to do a B if it was a girl and a J if it was a boy, since my boyfriend's name starts with a J. So we are going with the girl name, and obviously because it's a girl. My thoughts about that, I was super excited. I just want you guys to watch the video. It's super emotional. I don't know if it's just like my hormones, but instant reaction, just literally, I was not expecting it to be a girl, and for it to be a girl, like, I cannot believe that I'm really about to raise like a miniature me. Probably not like the bad parts of me, like she can't have that. I've already decided she's not allowed. But like the good parts of me, I'm so excited. I'm just excited to meet her, to see what she's gonna look like. I know a lot more about shopping for girls, so it's a lot easier, I guess, when it comes to shopping and things like that for her. I'm super excited for that part. I already bought her first pair of leggings. I live in leggings myself, so she's gonna have to learn how to live in some leggings too. But yeah, I got her some cute leggings. I'll probably feature those in a what I've gotten baby so far video. Weeks 20 and 21 were very, nothing really happened, I feel like, in weeks 20 and 21. 20, I knew what I was having. I started to feel her more in week 20. In week 20, I can literally tell that these are full-blown kicks. They're literally like, hello, 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 hello. People said once I started to feel her kick that I would want her to stop kicking, that I would be like, okay, that's enough now. But I haven't gotten to that point. There's literally times since I've felt her kick that I literally just want to stay home and I just want to rub my stomach all day and kick with her or bond with her while she's kicking. She definitely responds to my voice. She responds to my touch. And she doesn't respond right away, but if I call her by her name or her nickname is Beans. So if I'm like, hey Beans, she'll literally, and if I'm rubbing my stomach at the same time, she's a little slow to react. So she'll probably react and kick or move maybe 3-5 minutes later, and then I just like get comfort and I just get teary-eyed and I'm like, oh my god, like she's right there. She's definitely kicking and doing somersaults in there by week 20. I always tell my mom she has friends over and she's partying, because I feel like it'll literally feel like a wave. So her kicks will literally feel like little thumps, but sometimes they're very light. So in the morning when I wake up, she starts to kick a lot, and at night she kicks a lot. Throughout the day, she doesn't really kick too much, which is, I'm sure, when she's sleeping, but her movements, that I guess is her getting comfortable or her partying with her friends, I don't know what that girl is doing in there, literally make my stomach feel like a wave. It's so weird how they feel. I can't even describe it. Like, I finally am kind of to the point in my pregnancy where I can understand why people miss being pregnant once they give birth. Like, I can't even describe it. It literally feels like my stomach is going like this when she's moving, and I'm just like, oh. And that part, it doesn't necessarily feel good. It just really feels uncomfortable and awkward. And I've tried to see it from the outside, but I cannot see it from the outside. I can only see her kicks. I think when she's moving, she's on the opposite rounder part under here. So I can't physically see it myself. They're not strong enough to where my boyfriend can see them necessarily. I did record one of her kicks, and I will insert it over here or somewhere here. It was very faint, super like small, but you could just see my stomach going up and down. All of a sudden you see poof, and then my stomach is just going up and down, you see poof. Like, just, it's so weird. But I don't know if it's just because I'm her mom that I can see it, because some people are like, well, I just see you breathing, and I'm like, no girl, look harder, it's right there. But it's so fast that if you're not really paying attention, you'll definitely miss it. So yeah, and then jumping to week 21, No really weird things. My feet do swell up, not physically, but they feel like they're swelling up if I walk too long or if I stand too long. They definitely hurt. I've invested in some tennis shoes, and that's kind of just literally my feel good. I'm not saying that they like completely take the pain away, but I can last longer as far as walking around if I have on tennis shoes. So yeah, they really hurt if I walk a lot. My legs start to hurt. When I'm working out, I kind of sometimes have to take a second, not because I'm physically tired, because my body's starting to get very used to working out and to doing some of the workouts that I've been doing. I think anything really crazy has happened in 21. It's still, for the most part, congestion in the morning when I wake up. I have a lot more energy these past couple of weeks. I'm not saying that I'm bouncing off the walls with joy, but I have a lot more energy as far as work goes, getting up. I'm in a lot better mood. I don't really drag my feet when I'm going to the gym. I'm like excited to feel the burn, to feel the rush, to really push myself. But yeah, I feel like my bump has definitely progressed. Homegirl's kicking like no other. I guess she's sleeping right now. She can probably hear my voice, but she's definitely not reacting to it. Another thing that I noticed was if it's not me or her dad talking to her, she doesn't really respond. So my brother and my mom rubbed my stomach and tried to talk to her, and girl wasn't having it. She was like, no, these are new voices. No. So literally, if I leave my mom's house, she'll start kicking right when I leave. It's almost like she can sense that we've left and I can finally be active again. So nobody else other than me and my boyfriend has felt her kick. She's a little stubborn little girl. I'm just telling you right now, she's stubborn. But that's kind of my update. I didn't really have too much. I don't think this video is gonna be super long. So I guess let's just see my updated bump shot. So that concludes my pregnancy week update. I want to thank you guys as usual for watching and tuning back into my videos. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and leave me suggestions in the comments down below of any other videos you guys would like me to film. So I can't wait to see you guys in the next video.